We live.
Live.
Okay. Excuse me, Roman.
We're going.
Sick. Let me just get on here with the questions. Well, no.
Yes. How do we? Can we see who's like on the stream?
Who's on it? Well, it'll come up.
Might be able to. So how do you?
So we've got 29 people on.
29. What's up? Hey. Hello, everybody. It's happening.
We're logging in.
We're going. This is so bizarre.
We've got Instagram.
This. I think I have to. I've got another one.
Hello, everyone. Sam's trying to log in so that he can see all your questions, so that we can see everything that you're saying whilst you're asking us. This is so weird. I wish I could touch them.
We're on. I'll pull up the Instagram as well.
Oh yeah.
You're on the Instagram. Okay.
I'm clicking it. I'm just getting your questions up, ladies and gentlemen.
What's going on? Hey, Poland. Hey, found you. Sorry, not hey, Poland.
Hey.
How have you done that? So
Here we go.
It's not.
Yeah, no, I'll put it on.
There we go.
Sick.
We're on.
Is that or?
Are you? What?
Go to the
Counterfeit.
Go to Counterfeit. Go to the Counterfeit.
Log in as yourself.
Oh right.
Oh yeah. Log in. Let's have a look. Let's have a read.
Of course, yeah. So then you have to go. Ah, yes.
Coming in here.
Got it. Okay.
Can you guys hear us?
Can you hear us? Send us a message that you can hear us.
Can you hear us?
Max asked us if we're going to Grimsby.
Of course.
Very funny. Okay, cool.
All right.
I think everyone can hear us. I hope so.
This
There's a bit of delay from it,
This is
but
the
No,
Instagram.
we're on.
We're going.
lovely stuff. You can hear us. Woo!
How can you see that? My eyes are so bad. We can hear you. Okay. Hello, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us in this wonderful environment at Gibson Guitars here in London for the Counterfeit Q&A live stream on event of the century. I believe Time Out have described this event as possibly the greatest thing that's ever happened
Monumental.
on the internet.
Yeah.
Astronomical.
Thank you all so very much for sending all your questions in on Twitter. We've got loads here from you, and we really didn't expect that. So thank you. Honestly, it's amazing. We're going to go through them on the Twitter, and then we'll open it up for you guys to ask us whatever you want on the Facebook live stream and on the Instagram as well. We then have a little announcement for you at the end, which is quite exciting. But we're going to be asking each other some questions and seeing what's going on. So here we go.
Good.
This sounds good, doesn't it?
That's
Should we jump in?
Is everyone
here already? We're prepared.
Yeah.
All right, I've got a few questions that I've already saved from people. Do you want to have a flip through whilst I'm asking you? Let's see what's going on. So, the first question is from J Shadowhunter 23, Josie, and she asks, "Who's the best cook in the band?" We're starting easy. We're going to ease ourselves in. Who's the best cook in the band?
Ooh. Everyone's pretty decent.
That's not true.
That's
That's not
a
true. That's just not true.
But we all cook though. We all cook.
Depends what you.
Yeah,
At least we cook.
Yeah.
I mean that's a bonus.
It depends
already.
what you call cooking. I think cereal and milk is a very easy thing to cook. One could say. But if I had to say who the best chef was, I think it'd be Jimmy.
Yeah.
I think
He's got
so.
some culinary skills, yeah.
He's got
He
chops.
does.
I just put butter in everything.
Butter, salt.
But
I've never
you
seen-
don't, but I made some mushrooms Jimmy style the other day, and they were amazing. I did them for Sam for breakfast. Sam has been staying with me here in London, and I cooked him a fry up the other day. So the
it
answer
was
to your
great.
question, Josie, is Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Sam, this
Hello.
is from Seb V. S. Deming or Basmala.
So,
Sam, how did you learn to play the guitar?
no. This is really bad. So, like, I actually played Guitar Hero before I actually learned guitar. Terrible, I know. But I was young. I was young as well. Like, I was super young, and I literally, I think someone got it for me as a present, and I didn't put it down. And I completed the game, and the next logical conclusion was, well, to complete, like, if I want to do more Guitar Hero, basically, I got to learn the guitar. And that was when I really sat down and knuckled down to playing it.
Yeah. Now you play the guitar.
Yeah.
Would you say that your Guitar Hero playing has gotten better?
No, it's got worse.
Perfect.
It's got worse. I played the other day. I sucked. It was really embarrassing.
So there you go, guys. If you want to learn how to play the guitar, buy a PlayStation.
That's it.
It's the entry point.
Exactly. It's the entry point. And then I'll do one more, which is from @superbored. I'm glad that you got super bored and decided to tweet us. Have you ever tried switching roles in the band just for fun? And then there's an explanation of what that would entail, which is like Sam would do the main vocals. Roland wouldn't play the bass. That's it. If yes, then how did it turn out? So we have
at one
We
point.
do, yeah.
I think I played the bass, but we swapped around.
Everyone wants to get on the drums.
Everyone's
Jimmy's
a
like
drummer.
out having a little water break, everyone's straight on the drum kit.
Everyone but me, though. I'm the only one that doesn't play the drums here.
Yeah.
Well, I did when I was younger, but everyone else actually plays the drums properly. So,
I
Do you
think,
still have that kit?
no, I'm not sure where it's gone.
but you
I think
drums.
secretly that
Great.
you want
Yeah,
to
one
still
drum.
be a drummer. Yeah.
I do. Well, Jimmy's got this amazing new matte black, very beautiful kit, and
The new toy.
it's his new toy. It's his new baby. We've been all living in a house together, and occasionally Jimmy has had to depart to take a breath of fresh air and get away from Roland. And I would go and I would play Jimmy's kit, and I did occasionally mark it because, as brilliant as I may be on the drums, my playing technique is what can only be described as wild. So there was
You broke many sticks.
but I bought many sticks.
You broke many sticks. You broke many sticks. Yeah, that's a good sign.
Yes.
That's a good sign.
We once thought it would be a good idea that to save rehearsal time, that half the band would practice one song and the other half of the band would practice another song, but at the same time, simultaneously.
Yes, forgot that.
And it was, and we got through it.
There were different tempos.
There were
as well, so
different
it's very
tempos,
hard.
everyone locked in with each other. It sounded awful, but
But
it
practice
was
was kind
effective.
hard.
It was effective.
You know,
hey,
we're
like,
efficient.
yeah.
And,
Sam Bower, have you got any questions?
I do, okay. This one, okay, where was this from? I can't remember who asked this one. This one was for you, Jamie. It was, I think it was, maybe Exquisitely Ree wants to know, do you have any hidden talents that you would like anyone to know about?
Not that I need anyone to know
Not
about,
you
no.
want to know about. Does anyone know any secret talents about Jamie that they wish to share at this stage?
Oh, this is quite a good question.
This is a terrible
I'm not sure.
This
it's
is a bad
secret.
idea. Why are we doing this?
I'm not sure if that's secret.
We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. But Simi Sim, I see it.
I'll think about it.
We see your question.
Okay, Sam, I've got one from you.
Okay.
Jess Hawes says, more piano videos from Sam?
More piano videos for me? No, because I only have about 3 things that I know how to play, and I'm pretty sure I've made videos of all of them. So no, I don't know, maybe, but probably not, because it takes me about 2 years to learn anything. So we'll see.
I just saw a question on the Facebook. What do you order from McDonald's?
Chicken select.
Oh my
That's
God.
unanimous.
No.
Even Jamie was it too.
I despair. I really do. As the sort of only non-meat eater in the band. I'm constantly forced to go to McDonald's post shows, and every time we go, my heart sinks a little lower, and I become a little bit more disillusioned with the world.
But yeah, it's 5 chicken salads, definitely, like hands down.
Only item
No.
on the menu.
Only item on the menu.
You don't get that in Europe, though. And it's not everywhere in Europe, is it?
No, only UK.
Sam, any more?
Yeah, well, okay, Jimmy, this was from Kyrie25.
Who?
Kyrie25, at Kyrie25. Karen Kumoshita, I believe.
Now then.
Out of anyone in the world dead or alive, who would you like as a dinner guest?
As a dinner guest.
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe the attention's killing me.
Probably Keith Moon.
Keith Moon.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, please.
That would be
Drummer.
crazy.
Seems
Drummer.
like he likes to have a good bit of fun. So yeah, maybe Keith Moon.
Keith
Line
Moon.
it up a bit.
Yeah.
I have a question here from Carolina Aguilera. Maybe she's related to Christina. If you are, send our love. Big fans. Describe how it feels being on stage, the first moment that you step out on stage. Roland's choice.
Overwhelming. Crushing.
Crushing.
Everything inside goes.
Yeah, I generally feel a bit numb for the first 3 minutes.
In
In a good way.
I don't remember
In
the
a good
first
way.
3 minutes.
Once I've got myself together, it's normally trying to collect myself and make sure I'm still intact in the first. And once I've got through that, then it's kind of just I kind of zone out when I play. I've always done it like as a kid as well. I always used to kind of walk off stage and it was like I was in a different world. It would be hard to remember it and it would be hard to kind of connect with it afterwards. But at the time, it's everything's very clear. It feels like everything's very. I guess it's the thing for me that makes the most sense. It's when I feel the most kind of together, I would say.
Yeah, I would agree with that. It's where everything makes sense.
Yeah.
Walking out onto stage is where everything makes sense, and like a place where, in a world where I think most of us, and I can only assume that people watching feel this as well, slightly disconnected and slightly weird. For us to walk out on stage or even to go to a show is the moment where everything seems to be a lot clearer, I think. Even though that there are those moments where we don't, where it's just chaos and it's madness and we don't really know what's going on. In those moments, we're being so instinctual and we're acting upon something, on who we truly, truly are, that really it's where we feel the most comfortable. Yeah.
In addition to that, it's a little bit like a treasure hunt because it's so dark. I always find it really hard to find my guitar because I never know where it's going to be.
Pick up.
I
So-
often pick up the wrong guitar.
Yeah, if you're
My first 3 minutes is me walking on, trying not to stand on something or break something, and it actually continues until I get off the stage at the end.
Yeah, or not pull your pedal.
Yeah. So there's something. I just constant fear of what's going to happen next. Something's going to break.
Yeah, so if you're fortunate enough to be coming to watch us in America, good luck, because Roland picks up things
I'm
in the
literally
dark and he
gonna
could
say
pick
that.
up Tristan's instrument. Tristan could walk on stage with effectively a maraca and you could see Roland playing the guitar, which is exciting.
One day.
One day.
I've got a question from Seth Winnie.
Okay.
He asks, top or bottom?
Hi, Seth. The answer is I'm not picky. I'll take what I can get.
That's what mood I'm in, really, yeah.
Amazing. This is from Bianca, which is at Nesta Reshon. If you guys could choose another band name, what would it be? And this is quickfire.
Jeffrey Jeff and the Jefferson 5.
That was
nice.
Jeffrey West and the Jefferson 5. Yeah.
So I mean something email.
Okay.
Maybe like Big Dirty Jump.
Okay.
The Jeffries.
The Jeffries, yeah.
Well, I would go with The Runs. I always wanted to start a band called The Runs, just so purely at the end of the show you could say, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, you've just had The Runs. and then walk off the stage. So we now are being asked about our next record. Does anyone want to hear about album 2? If you do the clicky thing now. Click it as fast as you possibly can. We want to see all these hearts. Look, there's hearts going. There's all sorts of things happening. Yeah, anything about the next album? I can't stop listening to my first CD, It's a Drug, and that's from Antipura. Well, yeah, there is. We have just moved out of living in a house together for 6 months to knuckle down and get the writing process sorted and to go for it and to really, really, you know, I suppose live and breathe it as much as we possibly could. We're really excited about what we've done. It's sounding thus far kind of great, we think. You know, there's still a bit more to go that we know that we want to do, and I think, you know, as with always with the creative process, it will continue to develop and it will continue to become a new thing the more we dive into it. And we're after making something that for us and for you guys is going to be, you know, as good as we can do and as brilliant. You know, we're after perfection because that's what we want. But it's sounding amazing. It feels great. And we can probably say that on this tour that we're going to be doing in America, we're going to be playing some new material. And we're stoked to take it out there and to see what you guys think. I mean, terrified as well at the same time, obviously, because none of us know it yet. So, you know, if it goes wrong, we're sorry. There's nothing that we can really do.
How they know it's wrong? If they've never
Yeah. If it sounds bad, it means that it's wrong. We'll just say that throughout blanket, you know, throughout the case. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, it's sounding great, and we're super, super stoked on it. We're super happy on it, and we'll come back to that towards the end of this Q&A because we've got a little bit more to talk about the new record and to get you guys hyped about it. Sammy B, what are you saying?
Sweetness. We're doing more question time.
Yeah,
okay.
Sure.
So, okay, I think it was Mono said earlier, I saw you come up on the Facebook. What would you do if you weren't in a band? Roland, I'm asking you. What would you be doing?
What would I be doing? Playing in a band.
Like,
There's no other option.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe like...
Trying to form a band.
Yeah. I'd be on joinmyband.com.
Is that a thing?
I think so.
Yeah.
Putting out the adverts.
You say you think so. Is that happening? Is that what's going on right now? you seem fairly positive that that's a thing.
No, I think it's the website.
I'd probably do woodwork.
Would
Some
you?
shit, yeah, like I love a bit of woodwork. Like fresh shaved wood.
Freshly shaved wood.
Yeah.
I've got a bit of a thing for like wood shaving videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
I'm good at DIY.
I do DIY. I fucking love DIY. I absolutely love doing stuff with the drill. And
Power tools.
Fixing.
Get the power tools out.
Love fixing the odd thing, you know. That's about it.
Maybe we can combine the two worlds at some stage, you know?
Yeah.
I'll definitely do something in the digital world, but I don't know what it would be. I mean, I'm already doing web stuff, but maybe even like computer game music.
Yeah.
Maybe like composition for that. That was one thing I was thinking about when I was younger.
I would be the kind of lead mind behind the TV show Catchphrase, if anyone wants to know. I think that was fairly straight out for me. I'm ridiculously good at that show. I'm just gonna say it. Yeah, that would be what I would be doing. I do like
Catchphrase.
Yeah, you know, like,
you design the game.
Yeah.
I think we should bring back Bullseye.
Well,
I would.
Yeah, let's get back to the tasking hands. Yes, album 2.
Beth Moment asks, are you excited to tour the US? Well, I'm quite frankly terrified. There's some long drives. America's a big place. We've done Europe.
Huge.
It kind of makes Europe look baby, the travelling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, I think, like Roland says, I'm both really excited and obviously terrified. Like I say, we're gonna be playing some new stuff, and we're coming to a place that we've never played music in before. The three of us have been fortunate enough to play shows in LA before. We played Hotel Cafe, and we did a sort of showcase at the Gibson showroom in Beverly Hills. But for us, to go out there and to do a headline run is absolutely mind blowing, and it's all down to you guys and to if you're there and you're watching, thank you, and you're coming to a show. Seriously, much love and much respect. And if you're thinking about coming to a show, why haven't you already got your tickets? We're amazing. Get on it. We'll see you there. Exactly. I have a question here from Dal Paula, who asks, boxer or slip?
Boxer all day.
I don't understand the question.
Yeah.
Boxer.
Boxer. Are we talking about? Oh, okay, boxer every day.
But explain. I don't know.
A boxer short, or a slip, sort of
A slip.
slightly something slightly more.
A slip.
Slightly more.
A
Sorry.
boxer.
A boxer?
Yeah, boxer normally, but I do like a slip when I'm in a suit. I've got big legs and boxers show. It's not a good look.
Yeah, neither for me. I'm pantless at all times. Never ever do I wear underwear. Absolutely. I like to live life on the very edge. That's how I do. Zips, a nightmare. What can I say? Anyone else? Anyone got anything? Should we open it up to these guys on the Facebook?
Yeah, we haven't spoken to them.
We haven't. So it's now open season on Facebook. So we're going to come in.
Show us your work.
And have a look.
Show us your works. Okay, go through.
Here we go. We love your song, You Can't Rely. What was the inspiration for the video? From Maria. Well, we wanted to do a story video for You Can't Rely because we hadn't really done one. Oh, actually, we'd never done one.
No, that's one. We've only ever done performance-based video stuff.
Yeah, and we wanted to do performance-based stuff so that we could capture the energy of what it is that we do and showcase that in the best way possible. But for You Can't Rely, we wanted to tell a lot more of a story, and I'm obsessed with the idea of the desert at the moment and sort of how bleak it is, and I suppose it also came from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas and my sort of fascination with that world as well. And we worked with two guys on the video who were amazing in helping us develop the idea, because we had this idea that we wanted us to be running from this benevolent force, maleficent force, and we weren't quite sure what it was because we couldn't understand how it was going to work perfectly. And then this incredible animator came along and said, no worries, I can make you a sort of devil demon thing. And the idea from the bats, again, came from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas and our sort of love for that. And then we wanted Tristan to go for it. And it's a little known fact that when Tristan and I have known each other since we were 8 years old. Tristan and I were in a play together when we were at school. And it's been a long time since we've seen Tristan act.
That was the last time I've been on stage.
As an actor.
Yeah.
Obviously. So we forced Tristan to become possessed and to attack us. And oh my God, he absolutely smashed it. So proud. You were amazing.
Almost like I knew what I was doing.
Almost. But that's half of acting. I mean, I think that's what we all go through on a day-to-day basis. That's what I do when I walk out on stage. Pretend at all times. So yes, that's You Can't Rely. And I've seen a few people asking us if we're going to sort of continue that video and that story. And potentially, there's room for it. we really enjoyed making the video. So I think, I think we'll be definitely looking at doing more story-based videos, and we like to be heavily involved in every creative aspect of what we do. So, we hear you. Interesting.
Keep it up.
Keep it up. Anything else? You got anything
I've got a
else?
question from MadMoo1105. Who's the dad/mum of the group?
Roland.
Me.
Roland, yeah.
Yeah, me.
Me. He answered himself. Yeah.
King of dad jokes and dad, I guess.
It's interesting that he can be both dad and mum at the same time.
No, one of my many skills.
Yes, exactly. Good cop and bad cop. It's up to you to decide in your family dynamic which is which.
I'm both.
We see somebody asking about the circle on the back of the long sleeve t-shirt that we had on the last record and what it meant. Again, as with everything in this band, we like to be massively involved in it. So for us, merchandise and what we put out there is a huge part of what we do. And the circle idea is to do with the unity that we see within our community and what we do. And obviously, our message is to be, is to be yourself. And actually, at the end of the day, a lot of what we do and a lot of what we say comes from a place of, I suppose, relative pain and trauma. And so obviously the colour is important for us because it represents just how dark our souls truly are.
Banter black.
Exactly. Let me see if there's anything coming through on the Facebook.
Anything coming through up as well?
Who is the biggest troublemaker in the band?
It's going to be Sam.
That's easy coming from the person who's easily the biggest troublemaker.
Well, I'm obviously not.
Well, I think this might be a double choice.
I'm not the one.
It depends what day of the week it is. It can go either way.
I don't throw shopping trolleys around in Tesco. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, I'm not admitting anything. I'm not admitting anything, but if that's what you want to say, then you believe what you
I think they're both as naughty as each other.
You believe what
It's
you
a
want.
constant game of trying to prevent them from being naughty so that we can actually get on stage and play a show for you.
Somebody's got to be naughty.
Somebody has to be naughty.
We've got a question here from Lulu Bohemian. Describe your pre-show ritual.
Ooh. Yeah. Ooh.
Well, what we do tend to do is right before a show, Jimmy brings us all in a nice big group hug and he leads us all in what can only be described as some sort of marching cry.
He riles
riles us up.
War song.
Yes, exactly, a war chant. And then at the end of it, we all go 1, 2, 3, and we shout the word cat. And then we walk out on stage and we play a show.
and that's been how it. Yeah, that's been
That's been
pretty
every
much
show.
since the first.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
We do
Some
that.
shows it's just a firm handshake.
And
Before.
a cat.
And a cat. Yeah, always a cat, but yeah.
Yeah, I used to eat loads of sweets before going on stage.
Bad idea.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way.
It's a bad idea to play a show on a full stomach. That's what I always say. There's been many times where I've actually seen you come off stage and nearly throw up because you've downed 17 burritos pre-show.
Chipotle.
Chipotle is my life.
Extra whack.
Okay, this is a question for all of you. What are your favourite metal/rock bands? James Craig.
Come back to me.
I love that
There's
band.
that
I'm a
other-
huge fan.
Come back. Oh, you were.
Yeah,
That's not
yeah.
actually band.
Metal rock band. Probably like I'm old school. Like I like 70s. So I'm
Thin
like
Lizzy.
I'd probably say like Thin Lizzy or Black Sabbath. Yeah.
Right.
I'm like kind of the opposite. I grew up on like Slipknot was one of the first like heavy bands that I started listening to. And I can't not say Slipknot. I think it has to be. I don't think it'd be honest otherwise. So yeah, Slipknot for me.
Great. I'm going to go with Metallica, which, you know, it is obviously an amazing thing for us because Lars Ulrich has said how much he enjoys our music, which is
Nice.
what a guy. Mind blowing.
And,
So Metallica.
I think Kill Switch and Gage were massive for me when I was young, for getting me interested in like riffs and the heavier side of music. I'd probably say them. Although Linkin Park was like my first ever album I bought, so they probably take the mantle there.
Yeah, bands like The Offspring and Limp Bizkit for me got me into it.
Oh,
They're like old school bands, like the original favourites, Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
But there's like favourite bands, like there's new favourite bands. I've been listening to Death from Above, 1979 a lot. New favourite.
Yeah.
Favourite band.
Yeah.
There's loads of good new music out.
Really, really good band. Yeah. We've got a question here from Cuddle. What's your Cuddle Me Greffin? Pizza or sushi?
Sushi,
Sushi, yeah.
hands down.
I
Every day.
couldn't do the injustice to either. Okay.
Perfect.
I love them both equally.
Perfect. Jimmy, pizza or sushi?
Pizza.
Great.
Definitely sushi. Maria McCarthy asks, what advice would you give to someone who wants to have a career in music?
Don't do it.
Choose something else.
It's crazy. No, keep at it. You know, it's a tough world, and it's and only by banging down the doors and by having ultimate self-belief will you truly succeed. And that's what you need to have. You need to be steadfast in your belief in what you do, and hopefully people will jam in that. And also, hey, if you dig it, somebody else is bound to dig it too, you know, and if you're truly feeling it, somebody else is truly bound to feel it. So be honest, be true, go for it, chase your dreams. It can take you to some crazy places, and you'll see all sorts of McDonald's. Can we get Roland, Tristan, or even Jimmy crowd surfing one day from Gemma? Hello, Gemma. Lovely to see you here.
I'm a big guy, but I'll be in.
Anyone,
Don't drop me.
anyone here coming to the America shows? Anyone want to carry this man to the back of the venue in order to
I've just
receive
put a stone on over Easter, so I'm extra heavy at the moment. All that chop. I'll jump in. I'll be flying in.
I've got a question from a guy called George Craig Oh No.
Oh, jeez,
yeah.
Louise.
What's your favourite dildo?
Dildo.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Oh, the good old fashioned bunny rabbit.
Yeah, rampant rabbit.
The good old rampant rabbit.
I got chased around my garden by somebody brandishing a rampant rabbit once, but you know, we won't.
Well, that's for another live video.
Is that also
Sundays,
part of your hidden talent we were talking about?
It's nothing to do with anything. No, it has nothing to do with it. We've got a question here. What are your spirit animals, Sam?
Probably like a toad or something, I think, yeah.
Toad?
Probably like a toad, yeah.
Okay.
I would say so.
I think I'd be a wolf.
Wolf. Nice.
I'd go with
Yeah.
elephant.
Elephant. Why? Because you just never forget.
And it's
Just
massive.
because I'm slow moving. You know, like chilled.
Yeah. Esther Haim is my spirit animal. What's going on? Jimmy, you got a spirit animal?
Owl. An owl or like a buzzard.
Although Diggy is also be my spirit animal, your dog.
Okay.
So Jimmy's got the most chill dog ever. He's a good man.
Plimsoll. Right, yeah.
Miss Redhead asks, are you a morning person or not? For everyone.
No.
So we got, I'm definitely not a morning person.
No.
4 no's and a yes.
I think a big yes.
Roman had to be whilst we were living together.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the writing room that I had was directly underneath Roland's bedroom, and because of the crazy individual we all are, but I am particularly, I like to wake up very early and start working. So Roland would be woken up at probably 7:30 by the sound of guitars pretty much every day.
I became a morning person. I've been converted. That's what happens.
Absolutely gruesome. Okay, let's see if anything's going on here.
Excellent stuff.
Okay, we've got some questions here from Lily Warweg and Antonia. What are your favourite books?
What are your favourite books?
I'm actually reading Malcolm Gladwell's new book at the moment, and I found his book, The Tipping Point, amazing for me. Like he's so good at describing our world and how we, and like as consumers and as people as well. So Gladwell is, he's kind of incredible. Just Gladwell for me, very nice. Or Biff and Chip.
Biff and Chip.
Still a classic, obviously.
Still timeless.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice.
And Harry Potter, obviously.
Dictionary.
The dictionary.
Dictionary.
The manuals.
Pretty good, yeah.
Microwave manuals.
That's a helpful book.
Back of pizza boxes.
Here we go.
Food menus.
George agrees, by the way, on the Dill.
Yeah, great. That's good. Maybe.
What's it like meeting fans, and have you had any weird experiences other than the nipple clamps and the cheese? My friend, you've done your research. Hello. We love meeting our fans. Obviously, you know, for us, the whole reason that we're here is because of our fans and people who support us. And so for us to be able to meet them, whether it be at a show, at meet and greet, post show, whatever, out on the street, you know, it's always quite an overwhelming experience to know that somebody's supporting you who's never met you before. And that's kind of amazing. So for us, any opportunity to meet any fan and meet any of you is so amazing.
Something that I've seen actually is people with tattoos, which kind of blows my mind, you know, and I'm seeing more and more counterfeit tattoos. So, you know, if we can impact you in the way that you've got us inked on your skin, like you're mental, but we love you, that's mad. Mental.
Yeah. Okay, well, I mean, this has been amazing. And now I think we should talk about what we're meant to be announcing. And one of the other reasons...
Should we talk about the elephant in the room?
Should we talk about the elephant in the room? Exactly.
The announcement.
So, ladies and gentlemen, like we have been saying, we have lived in this house together and it's been amazing. And we are at the point now where we are moments away from going into the studio to make the next record and to unleash it onto the world and to give it to you and to share it with you. And the news that we have to share with you is that we're launching a pledge campaign. And we're launching a pledge campaign for you guys to be a part of our next record and to take part in it. And we really want you to tell us what you want and go to our pledge campaign, see what we're offering and be a part of what we're doing. We're going to be releasing a video, a short documentary about the process of what it was like writing and living together. That's going to be both on the Pledge website and that's also going to be on our social channels and on our YouTube channels. And you can go check that out. And I think that will be going live within the next 20 to 15 minutes. We'll put the link up on our Twitter, we'll put the link up on our Facebook, and we'll put the link up on our Instagram. And you can go there, and we want you to be a part of it. And it's now become real. Having spoken about this second record for so long and you know, not actually started it, it's now becoming a reality. So we're going to go and do this tour in America, which we're so excited about. And then we're going to go and make this record, and we want you to be a part of it. So head to www.pledgemusic.com/counterfeit. And like I say, everything will be on there. We'll put it on our Twitters, we'll put it on our Instagram. And go watch the documentary as well, because it's kind of cool. It's short and it's fun, and it's it gives you a little insight as to what it was like to live in the House of Madness.
The House of Rock, yeah.
The House of Rock, exactly. Does anyone have any delightful parting words for the people who have joined us here today on this Facebook and Instagram live stream?
Thank you. This is like this Waka Choi, you know. This is
Waka Choi, man.
the first time
Trove.
I've done one of these things, and it's been sick. It's been really nice to see everyone show up and ask your questions. Hopefully, we've shed a bit of our souls.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Thank you for joining us, and maybe we could do like 3 more questions. So
3 more
questions.
Is it working though?
Oh, we gone down a little bit. Hello.
No, we're on.
Can you see us?
Oh yeah, must just be the buffering.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3 more questions. Should we take them from Facebook?
Yeah.
Take them from Facebook. You've got to shoot 3 questions. Let's go.
Oh.
Okay, let me scroll through.
Oh, right, there's a thing.
They're coming in far and wide.
Yes. Says Miriam Muzi. 3 more questions. They better be good. I've got some walking in.
Here we go. Sam, you've got to help me out here, man.
Here we go. What is... let me see. Come on, guys.
Favorite song to write? For me, at the moment, You Can't Rely from the first records. That was fun. We had a good day writing that. And then when we took it to the studio, it became a totally different beast, and we all had a bit of a row whilst we were working on it, and it was amazing because it was one of those experiences where it was just like everybody was going at it, and we were just trying to get the best possible thing that we could out of it, and it was it was fiery and it was sick. We really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
SB?
Yeah, You Can't Rely has good for me as well.
Sick.
I think
It was a good.
it was so like it was really like it was really fluid.
Okay.
I think it was really sick.
Next question from Sarah Muller. What does your tour bus look like after 1 month of traveling together, and what is everyone's worst habit? After 1 day of being on the tour bus, it looks like a bomb's gone off in it. Clothes bomb.
Snacks everywhere.
Snacks.
Different kind of snacks.
Yeah.
You'll find a snack wherever you look, which is great. It's good. It's a good place to be. We like to snack. Yeah,
We
that's
do.
just
We do like a snack.
Not too smelly though.
I don't-
It usually smells pretty good, I think.
And the last
I
one,
don't know.
if you could have a superpower, what would it be?
Telekinesis.
Okay.
Move things with the mind. Yeah, have some fun with it.
I'll go Superman.
You just want
That's
to
not
be
a
Superman.
superpower.
I do what I want.
He does what he wants.
You do.
So I did.
I'd like to be able to just hold my breath forever underwater, not just like right now. That would be pretty sick though. But no, just be able to swim underwater.
Yeah.
Would be my one.
Judy?
Banana.
Probably just like get better at life and move a bit quicker. I'm so slow in general. I need that speed, so I need a bit of speed. I need that, that fast edge. There we go.
Yeah.
Safe.
Well, guys, it's been amazing, and thank you so much for joining us. Instagram, Facebook, anybody who's coming to a show, we truly appreciate it. We'll see you out in America. If you haven't got your tickets yet, go to our website, www.therealcounterfeit.com, go to tour, and they're all on there. We can't wait to see you. We can't wait to play the shows. This has been sick. Love you. Thank you so much.
Check out the pledge.
And go to the pledge.
Absolutely.
Peace.